find women to be mean as hell.
You said that if a man doesn't make you come, you fucked him, he didn't fuck you correctly, right? So my question to you is, would you teach your daughter the same
good men's out there? But then what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women going bad. I spend my money. They don't want me to use that fucking bathroom. You got me fucked up. And guess what? Got a whole bunch of tissue right here to wipe myself. What? Good men's out there. But then what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women going bad.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into...
This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Real Talk Today. Today, I want to talk about our women. Is there any shame anymore? It's like our women are just running loose, running amok, and they're definitely not listening to any men. They're just doing whatever they want, and then they get upset because they got a bad reputation. Let's talk about it.
The women's going bad. It ain't the men's now. It's the women done gone bad.
You gonna flip the script on us?
Yeah, it's the women done gone bad.
You a woman yourself.
I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see these women do now.
They don't
I know
care
that's
no more.
right.
That's mean the men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect
Yep.
to get respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your husband respect to get respect. Because as long as you respect him, ain't too much he gonna do wrong.
Yep.
Women today, like the modern women, they want the aesthetics of what a man is, but they actually don't want a man because they don't want to be submissive. And I know that's a word thrown out there. Women get scared of that.
Explain what you mean by submissive.
Submissive as in respect. Being the peace, the calm, always, right? So if a lion is roaring, you have to learn how to quiet. You know, so it's just like women don't want to be submissive. Women don't want to be corrected. We're the only nation of women that say they don't need a man. And you have all these other nations, those women aren't saying that because they know the greatness and the importance of a man being around.
Now, this sister right here, she made a good point. You know, it seems like women in America, especially, you know, our women are the only one hollering they don't need no man because they already got more testosterone, which studies already been proven that our women have more testosterone than the average woman. So they're closer to being men. So with men, we pretty much tend to be stubborn, want to do things the way we want to do, right or wrong or whatnot. But the difference between the male and the female is, you know, there's consequences when the male step out of line. And up until now, there hadn't been a lot of consequences for women running around just acting a fool. I mean, come on now. Now you gonna take your naked behind out here in public like this? It's ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
Just look at this. Ain't got a stitch on it. I know that's right. Let me get the hell on up out of here. Some foolishness going on.
Thank you, dear. I'll get a bag. Yeah, please. How much? 20 cents?
You don't get a bag. He trying to get you on up out of there.
In my hand. I don't have no other bag. No bag? Thank you so much. You have a good one here. Bye-bye.
Come on, you all got to agree with me. This is utterly ridiculous. You got to agree. If this was the other way around, that was a male running around with no drawers on, running around with his schlong all over the place, whatnot, somebody would have been to call the police, had him locked up. But these women, like I said, and it seems like it's mostly our women, we think that we can do whatever we want now. They don't even bother about putting a piece of dental floss up between their behind. Just bring it out naked, and what you gonna do? You ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Come on now. Now, who in their right mind would want to pick this woman, after she done, lived her best life while she's young, got this on the internet, and we all know the internet is forever, and then think that she's gonna settle down with somebody that's making a whole lot of money and give her a soft life when you run around, everything being showed across the world, no kind of pride, no kind of shame, no type of dignity, just no nothing. And these same women got the nerve saying they want somebody to pay all their bills, do everything for them, and they shouldn't have to cook, clean, give you sex, do nothing. They should just be able to sit in your house, get in the way so that you can't get anybody else, and just deal with whatever they want to give you. Come on now.
5,000 people watching right now.
Okay, well, I've been paralyzed for 33 years, so that's the reason why I'm laying down, because they don't want me sitting up for long periods of time, and I've already exceeded the limit for today. Otherwise, I would be sitting up, so I apologize for that.
No, you're fine. Thank you for the explanation. I apologize. Obviously.
Okay, this woman's paralyzed. Says she's been paralyzed for 33 years. She's on the Kendra G channel trying to get a man. Let's see what she's talking about.
I didn't know.
No worries. No worries at all.
Okay.
You know?
You said you want somebody spontaneous, right?
Yeah, I like that spontaneity. I'm a exhibitionist too.
What?
You're in a wheelchair full time when you're out in public?
Yes.
So you want to have sex on your wheelchair at a grocery store or just somewhere in public?
Oh no, not the grocery store, baby. I done did it on a football field. And when the school was closed, I know when the principals looked at that clip, I know they went home and got them some. They probably took an early break. They was like, they is getting it in. But I was with him for like 10 years,
Man, get the devil out of here, man. See, I can't get with this. This woman is paralyzed from the neck down, and she's talking about she's some type of super freak, getting in. Somebody, was getting worked up because they saw her, getting in with somebody. This is crazy. Come on now. What's going on with our women?
What I mean?
Well, wait. So are y'all getting it in while you're in the wheelchair?
Yeah, in the wheelchair and on the ground. But we put a blanket down because I don't like dirt. I date anyone that don't make more than me. If he don't make what I make or more, I refuse to date him.
Stop right there. Now, this woman got the same type of requirements as a woman that's healthy and fully functional. This woman, she just says she's paralyzed from the neck down. That means if you dating her, you got to help her wipe. You got to pick up by the chair, lay her down. She can't move, this, that, and the other. And she talking about, she's a freak. It's like it's just no bounds, no kind of pride, no dignity, no self-respect. Let's continue to hear this mess.
Well, how much money does he have to make?
A year?
Yes.
I'd say like somewhere between 150 to 200.
Man, get up out of here with all
That's
that.
not bad. Yeah, but when you see someone like,
why would a man making $200,000 go and get a woman that's defective? Come on now. Now I understand she's paralyzed. It can happen to anybody, but you got to adjust your standards now. Come on now. You are basically, you can't move. What are you looking for? A $200,000 a year nurse? Somebody come in and just give you the money and then tote you around? You can't even move. Where's your dignity? Where's your self-respect? This is what's got me going.
me, they're like staring at me because, there's it's a stereotypical thing, like everybody's chair, excuse my French, smell like ass, it's dirty. Baby, I got on Vera Wang, okay?
What?
But, they assume that everybody is dirty. We don't take care of ourselves. No, we sit up and pee on ourselves. No, ma'am. I know when I have to go to the bathroom. And yes, my cookie still works. And yes, the sprinkler will spray.
Hell no.
And it's not piss.
Stop right there. You hear this woman right here? She's talking about sprinkling on somebody and it's not urine and who in the hell? Oh, Lord. Let me just let it finish before I say something that I may regret. Now, if this is not delusion at its finest, I don't think I've ever seen. It's probably the worst case I've ever seen. Once you're in a wheelchair, you need somebody to wipe your behind. You can't walk on your own. You can't take care of yourself. Just like she said, she knows she got to go to the bathroom, but if she's paralyzed, she can't go herself. She's going to have to rely on whoever's around to help her go. Who in the world would want to come in, somebody that's making that kind of money? Because I can tell you right now, any man that's making that kind of money, if he got any type of person, now he can get him somebody that's not crippled. Now, I don't have anything against people that are crippled. It can happen to anybody, go out tomorrow and get in a car wreck or whatever and be paralyzed. But then once that happens, reality has to kick in. You need to start adjusting your expectations because you're not the same person that you were when you were 100%.
Don't live in reality. A lot of women are very, very, very delusional. And so they have these ideas about men in their head, what they want these men to be. It's like they got a movie and they have a cast and there's a role for this knight in shining armor that's going to sweep her off her feet and worship her and only her for eternity. His eyes see nobody else but her. His phallus sees nobody else but her. And so she wants that man. She finds a man that she likes. She creates this picture. She's driven by sex, and she wants to trap that man to worship her for eternity. Women don't listen to men. Women think that men were created to serve them. So if you ain't serving them, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say, because at the end of the day, women think that this is we need to teach males to do this. Women want men to be women. Women want society to transform a male into a female. Women hate women. Women hate each other. But they want to get a man and then make him embody all of the characteristics of a woman.
Now, this woman here, for the last probably 5 or 10 years, she's been on YouTube, advocating against men. Basically she's a professed lesbian and whatnot. But from what my understanding is, a couple of years ago, she was dating one of these women and she started to really see what men have to go through, from a male lens, so to speak. When the woman she was dating didn't get her way and basically turned on. Even a clock that don't work is right twice a day. So I have to agree with what she's saying as far as, how these women are looking at you guys right now. And it's a situation where you just cannot win. They got some kind of thing going on in their head and they just want you to fit in the mold. And then when you don't, the problem is yours, not theirs. But I honestly think if more women actually walked in the shoes that a male have to walk in to deal with a lot of these women, there'd be a lot more understanding about some of these ridiculous expectations that they expect from us. But with that, let's go ahead and wrap it up, and I'll see you at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.